Way up to Angela, but I call her Yee. Way up.
Way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Good morning.
And Mainovation.
New Mano.
New Mano is in the building.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
There's a lot going on. The Met Gala was yesterday here in New York City.
Yes.
Mano was outside.
Of course I was.
He was outside.
outside.
Also, we have a lot to discuss with this strike happening with the writers going on strike, and we're going to break all of that down for you today.
Okay.
We do have a special guest joining us today, right? Jazzy is coming.
I love her new EP.
Yes, a new EP out, and she's also Diddy's first Love Records artist. But they have a partnership.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily I'm signed to Diddy. It's a 50-50 partnership, and she'll break all that down, what made her decide to do that. This isn't her first record deal, by the way.
Okay.
Nice.
But
she's been writing hit records for a little bit.
Little Nas X, Old Town Road.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
She wrote that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She got a lot of publishing money.
Definitely got a lot of publishing money. So we'll have a lot of fun talking to Jazzy today because we love that EP. Mano, you would love it.
I probably would.
Songs for women.
Putting men on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Putting
Got
you
it.
on. Yes.
Yeah. Free
Give me
game
some
for
Put
you.
you on game.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear some of Mano's game.
Yeah.
Game is, I ain't got no game.
Yeah. They just understand my story.
Yeah, they just understand my story.
Yeah.
But you know how we start the show every single day with shining a light. You guys are going to call in and shine a light on somebody who did something amazing for you. Maybe you were shopping in the supermarket and somebody let you cut them on the line because you only had one item and they had 50. You know, maybe you were shopping and buying some clothes and there was somebody who was particularly helpful in helping you find an outfit to go out this weekend. Whatever it is.
Some good people out there.
There are some good people.
Because I was just thinking about being in Walmart and having one item and somebody going, hey, you can cut in front of me.
That happened for you?
Yeah, so shout out to all those people that ever let
Next
me
time that
cut in.
happens, ask their name.
For real, I need to shine a light on those guys.
Like I want to shine a light on Florence at Walmart. I have one item.
Not Florence.
All right, well, 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. We're going to kick it off with Shine a Light on Them. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Good morning.
And New Mano.
New Mano.
Some Mainovation. We got some Mainovation for you today. And right now we are going to shine a light on them. Somebody that did something positive for you. I want to shine a light on somebody who has been killing it. And that is Ashana. You know Ashana Ayers from the Ayers agency, but she works with Mary J. Blige.
I've never met her, but I do know who she is.
I don't know if I know her.
Okay.
We'll show you her Instagram.
Well, she's really putting together this Strength of a Woman festival. And so Lip Service is going to be there, but she's been really grinding it out. We just had a Zoom call with her and her team to get everything together for Lip Service. It's Mother's Day weekend for Mary J. Blige. But she works really hard. She was here yesterday getting everything together. Her and Natina are really close. My friend Natina, who works at Def Jam. But we all love MaryJ. Blige so much.
Yeah, we
and I know
love
Ashana
Mary.
works really hard behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think I do know her.
All right, so shout out to Ashana. Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150 is the number. What's up, Ice?
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Who you want to shine a light
Glad
on?
I would like to shine the light on the whole 105.1 staff, from the morning show to yourself, Mano, what's happening, and especially Jasmine Brand.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
Good morning. And that's exactly what I was going to get at.
Okay.
When you say that good morning, it's better than anybody's coffee or tea or whatever it is they use to wake up.
Oh, thank you.
I promise you. Could I ask you to say good morning, Ice?
Say good morning, Ice.
Good morning, Ice. I'm so uncomfortable right now.
No, don't be that.
Okay, Ice.
Ice,
Don't
you
be
in New
that.
York, right?
Jersey.
Jersey. Okay, it's not far.
Montclair, New Jersey.
Okay.
All right. Say good. Tell Ice
Okay.
thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling, Ice. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
I appreciate you more.
Okay.
Mr. Mano, what's happening?
Yeah. What's happening?
Mano trying to sound extra hard.
Hey, nothing. You brother.
What's up, brother?
I want to shine the light. I want to shine the light on that vibe with me.
Okay.
Keep
Well,
doing
thank
what
you,
you're doing,
Ice.
bro. And we love you. Thank you very much for having me.
Bye, Ice.
Love.
Erica, who you want to shine a light on?
Hi, I want to shine the light on Mika Lyons. She's a brow technician.
Ooh.
We love that. All
Yeah,
right.
we love brows.
A biotechnician.
Oh, I thought you said brow technician. Sorry.
Yeah, a brow technician.
Oh, I thought you said biotechnician. I was like, damn. Okay, where's she work at?
She works at House of Ink on 7 Mile in Greenfield.
Okay.
Is that where's that? Is that
In Detroit?
Detroit? Oh, Detroit.
Yes,
Okay.
that's in Detroit.
Oh,
Okay.
7 Mile. Okay, got it.
All right, perfect. She does your brows?
Yes, I actually have alopecia and I don't have eyebrows, but she convinced me to get my brows done by her, and I haven't been more confident as a woman in 29 years.
Nice.
Them brows matter, don't
Yeah,
they?
that's nice.
Them brows matter. Can I shout out her Instagram page?
Yes, please.
Because we about to look it up.
Because you know I'm
Her
going to be in Detroit
Instagram
soon.
page is brows.by.meek. Meek, M-I-K.
All right, well, thank you so much. We're going to make sure we look that up. Brows.by.meek.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great morning.
You too.
You too.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light on Them, and that's brought to you every day by Born in Roma by Valentino, available at Macy's. And when we come back, we got Yeti, and let's start off talking about this Writers Guild of America, the strike, and what's happening, what they are demanding. It's their first strike in 15 years. We'll have all the details on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yeti. Way up.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano is here.
New Mano.
And Jasmine from the JasmineBrand.com is here.
Good morning.
And we're doing your Yeti, and this is a serious issue. We're talking about Hollywood writers going on strike. This is official now.
Yep.
How does that affect us? Well, for everybody who watches late night TV and even weekly shows, those shows may be going black starting as early as today. This hasn't happened in 15 years, and we don't know how long it's going to go on, but this could also affect programming for television shows that have not been filmed yet. So we don't know how long this can happen, but nightly talk shows like The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel Live, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon are all set to go dark starting today. Late Night with Seth Meyers and The Daily Show will also be hit, and weekly shows like SNL, Real Time with Bill Maher, and Last Week Tonight with John Oliver will be impacted as well. Final decisions on those shows are expected to come later in the week. Now, we had spoken to Chloe Hilliard. She is a writer. She's the author of the book F Your Diet, but she's also the co-head writer and co-executive producer for the Black Lady Sketch Show. And here's what she had to say about what is actually going on and why writers are going on strike.
The main things that writers are talking about basically is residuals. We don't really have that opportunity to make extra money after the initial airing of a show because all these companies have their own streamers, so they just give the show to their own free streamer. So that cuts out a check that can help somebody live comfortably for the rest of their lives. Right. Also, just like the basic rate increasing over the years with inflation and everything, we want like a boost with our basic rate. And then also AI is something that we really have to address now. Yeah. And so, the last time we negotiated a contract was 15 years ago, and that strike lasted 7 months. That's when you got a bunch of reality TV stuff.
Yeah. Right, so that gave us a lot of information.
Yeah.
And we didn't know the strike was really going to happen, but we could see it was looming at the time. So what she said about streaming services is different than, when shows would replay and then they would get residuals from that. But now with the streaming services, you get paid one time.
And that's that.
And that's that because it's a streaming service. So you already know you can watch it at any point that you want to watch it.
Right.
Then they're talking about AI material, and they said the Writers Guild of America, they proposed that AI material would not be considered as either literary or source material, but the other side of that, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers said that they would only study the issue. So they're not agreeing to that, but they said they would study the issue, not agree to that. So there's a lot of things that are on the table that the Writers Guild wants that they're not getting. All right. They also wanted a guaranteed minimum number of weeks of employment per season, ranging from 10 weeks to 52 weeks. Whether or not there's work that has to be done, the studios did reject that proposal. They did not even make a counter offer when it comes to that. And basically, they just want a livable wage.
Right. It's about money, which is understandable.
They want to advance the living conditions. Basically, what was going on 15 years was 15 years ago.
Right, exactly. They want a TV staffing minimum, which would range from 6 to 12 writers per show based on the number of episodes. That proposal was a non-starter for the studios. That's another thing they did not make a counter offer on. Now, how can you help? What can you do? Here's what Chloe Hilliard had to say about that.
voice your opinion, talk about it. Like, talk about it in social media. I know you may not be in the union, but like be aware of what's happening. So when things go left, like let your provider, your streamer know, like, we want quality TV, we want quality programming, we want to support the people who make these shows, and also watch and support the shows. Like, it's not enough to just say, oh, I'm gonna watch it, but like sometimes you have to watch it because those ratings are a matter of like somebody having a series on for 6 seasons or like 2 episodes.
All right.
Okay. I feel like we're doing our part because we're having a conversation about it and we're educating people about it.
Right. And talking about how we're all impacted by this.
We are, yeah. I wonder how long this is going to last.
Right, because the last one lasted 7 months.
And that could affect, like we said, shows that are coming down the pipeline, other people that have shows that are about to start airing or that are in production right now. Everything is shut down.
Yeah, it's a halted.
Right, and we all have things in the pipeline. So it's like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how AI is going to continue to impact all these different industries too.
And that's another thing that they're trying to make sure they get the jump start on, because imagine you now have AI and then we don't need these writers like we're used to. It's automated. It's artificial intelligence.
Yikes.
Well, they want to make sure they protect themselves in case something like that happens.
Okay.
All right. Make sure you follow Chloe Hilliard, though, because she really broke that down lovely.
Yeah, she makes it understandable.
She's a real journalist. Okay. When I first met her, she was writing for Vibe magazine, and she's a stand-up comedian, books out, and like we said, co-executive writer and executive producer for a Black Lady sketch show. All right, when we come back, we have About Last Night. I know Maina was in these streets. It was the Met Gala. We're going to talk about that a little bit. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. About Last Night next.
Yeah. Last night.
So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
Yes, so last night, it's About Last Night. I'm Angela Yee. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. And Mano is in the building. Now, Jasmine and I, in full disclosure, all we did last night was start getting ready for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, we started early.
Yeah, y'all got ready 3 days.
Yeah, we're getting ready now. So we went and had a cucumber jalapeno margarita.
And I just had a cucumber margarita because I didn't want it spicy.
Right, and we just went and had tacos and quesadillas.
We had chicken poppers or chicken.
Yeah, some type of other thing. And that's all we did last night. We had every intention of going out, and then
we even kept our makeup on because we were like,
we might go somewhere.
We also had a really good ice cream sandwich that we split in half.
Did y'all get dressed for Cinco de Mayo?
No,
we had sweats on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so what about you, Mano? I know you were outside.
Hey, man, you know me. I have to make my rounds.
Okay, so tell us about these rounds. It was a Met Gala in New York.
It was a Met Gala. A lot was going on in the city. I went to the Standard, to the Boom Boom Room. Shout out to Janelle Monáe.
The Boom Boom Room is an amazing space, by the way. You're not allowed to take pictures in there.
Oh, I like it already.
And everything is gold.
Ooh, so it's really pretty.
It's on the rooftop.
Okay. Ooh.
So I went over there to that party. It was nice. Janelle Monáe, she had an event.
She looked amazing at the Met Gala last night, too, by the way.
Did she have the same thing? She changed maybe for the after party, I'm guessing?
I think, and then she went all the way off.
What does that mean?
Like, bikini.
Oh, she had a bikini on.
Yeah.
Okay. She had a bikini on in the Boom Boom Room? Okay, all right.
Or was she nude or she had a bikini on?
You took pictures, you're not supposed to.
Not everybody was taking pictures.
Oh. Okay.
She is feds over there, Angela.
Right. Listen, the day of not taking pictures, it couldn't have been yesterday. Whatever rule that was for, that was.
I think that's one of the rules in the Boom Boom Room, and just like at Soho House and all of that.
It was on hold. That rule was on hold for the Met Gala after party.
They had camera people there.
So she had a bikini on. Who else was at the party?
I saw Jadena.
Okay. We like him.
Pretty much a lot of Atlantic people, man.
A lot of industry.
A lot of label heads.
Shout out to Kaiser. Shout out to Marsha.
Okay.
Atlantic.
And did you have a good time? Did it feel like very Met Gala after party festive-ish?
Hey, listen, I always have a good time.
You do, yeah, you do.
That's a fact.
I'm a walking good time.
Did you have a few cocktails or?
I had some Clase Azul, but I knew I had to get up for work in the morning, so I didn't want to overdo it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was part of what it was. Yeah. I was like, I gotta work in the morning, and we gotta catch a flight, go to Orlando.
Right.
Bishop T.D. Jakes, his Good Soil event is happening, and so I'm moderating a panel.
Yeah, always moderating, always getting honored.
She get all the trophies.
Never fail.
We like to call it always working, you know.
We like to call it always working.
Okay, while you outside drinking Clase Azul and partying in your swimming trunks.
I'm getting the key to the
Swimming
city.
trunks, really?
Did you care about what you wore yesterday, being that it was the Met Gala and everybody was kind of done up?
I like to always care about what I wear because you never know. You got to always stay ready, you know?
Have you ever repeated an outfit yet? For I don't think I've seen.
I haven't seen him in the same thing twice.
Yeah, Mano
I
is
repeat
one wear
things.
Mano.
That's not true. It seems like that.
Have you ever bought an outfit and returned it?
Of course he
Of
has.
course, I'm from
And
Brooklyn.
wore it? Okay, just
Come
asking.
on, like you think I'm gonna get up here and not tell the truth?
I just was
Of
wondering.
course, we all did that.
I didn't know if guys do that too.
Yeah, you went back and be like, I didn't want this. I
And they'd
didn't
be
want
like, it
this.
smells like your deodorant.
It smells like cologne.
Men's degree.
But I'm gonna tell you the real thing though. You ever try to take something back and they didn't take it back?
It just
Almost happened to Angela.
Almost.
See, what I used to do is this. I used to send somebody in
Of
there.
course.
Yeah, 'cause you don't
And
wanna
then-
do it.
Right. And then I sent somebody in. I remember I tried to return a Montclair. And it was like, they opened up the sleeves a little bit and was like, we could tell that this is warm.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. But I was outside. Yeah. I was outside.
You tried to return to my
Yeah.
Claire.
It was
You
rough.
wore it for a video shoot or something?
One time.
Yeah.
Well, they could tell you wore it, man.
Yeah.
They pull that
I had to
sleeve
keep
back.
All right, well, that was about last night. Now, when we come back, we have gurus of the gram. You know, there's a lot of people online who are gurus, internet gurus, and some of them I think are quite legitimate,
Okay.
and you agree with what they have to say, and some of them you're like, all right, this is ridiculous. Well, today, we want to hear what you have to say about this gurus of the gram. This is about friends and enemies. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Oh, we got it now? Here it is.
The worst betrayal in the world is false intimacy. That's why I like my enemies to be enemies. I like my enemies to say I don't like you, I can't stand you, because once I know you're an enemy, I know how to handle you. What confuses me is when you wear the camouflage of friendship and now you betray me with a kiss.
I know you would like
live
this
by
one
that.
today.
I live by that 100%.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to talk about that with Gurus of the... Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm playing it again. 800-292-5150 is the number. Do you agree? We want to hear your experiences with this. It's Gurus of the Gram. When we come back, Way Up with Angela Yee.
Talk that talk, but is it cap or nah? They are gurus of the gram.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. Mano is here, and he is triggered.
New Mano.
New Mano is triggered. And we're talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes as today's guru of the gram. You know, a lot of times we see interesting people giving analogies on social media, and sometimes
Right.
we agree, sometimes we don't. And this one is about enemies disguised as friends. Now, I also did a deeper dive.
Okay.
On
What'd you find when you
Essence of
when you
Buddhism.
dove?
They said there are 4 types of enemies disguised as friends.
Okay.
There is the taker, the talker, the flatterer, and the reckless companion. All right, so you guys can look that up and do your own deep dive.
Okay. What do you think is the worst one out of all 4 of those?
I think taking the taker is dangerous by
Okay.
taking
They're all
from you,
dangerous,
asking
though.
for a lot while giving a little.
Okay.
All right, performing duty out of fear and offering service in order to gain something. The flatterer supports both good and bad behavior indiscriminately, praises you to your face and puts you down behind your back.
right.
We all know people like that. The reckless companion by accompanying you in drinking, roaming around at night, partying and gambling.
Is that me and you? That last one?
You're the reckless companion.
Yeah, you definitely. I got you there.
All right, so that is all from, the Buddha.
Okay.
Okay, and again, here we talked about Bishop T.D. Jakes, and here's what he had to say.
The worst betrayal in the world is false intimacy. That's why I like my enemies to be enemies. I like my enemies to say I don't like you, I can't stand you, because once I know you're an enemy, I know how to handle you. What confuses me is when you wear the camouflage of friendship and now you betray me with a kiss.
Ooh, all right. Well, let's hear what you guys have to say about this. 800-292-5150. We have somebody who is on the line, and she's anonymous.
My favorite person is my stepdaughter.
Ooh. All right.
For a long time, I thought we were working on our relationship through therapy and everything. And a year and a half later, I found out that I was only doing the work and she wasn't. So she finally let me know that she was done with me.
What? Okay.
After 20 years.
After over 20 years?
Yeah.
So for over 20 years, y'all was supposed to be now working on your relationship. And then what did she do? That was the betrayal.
We just both were doing therapy. And I thought we were working through things. And I was sharing intimate things between me and her. Mm-hmm. Like being vulnerable, I would say.
Okay.
And that was hurtful because I was vulnerable. And admitting the things that I've done wrong. And just knowing that she wasn't accepting it.
All right.
That was a big betrayal.
All right.
Wow.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
She sound really sad about that too.
Yeah. That's what happens though when people that you love betray you. It hurts you more.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. It's Gurus of the Gram, and we're talking about enemies disguised as friends. Hello. Who's this?
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It is definitely true. One of my closest friends slept with my husband, whom is a pastor. He and I are no longer together.
What?
They're married.
What?
You a lie.
No, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
What?
Your husband and your closest friend betrayed you.
So your pastor husband betrayed you with your best friend.
Yes.
And they together right now.
Yes.
What does his congregation think about this?
The other day.
You seen him?
Well, his dad was the pastor, and he was the associate pastor. His dad sat him down for a while, but then his dad became ill, and he passed, and he took over the church. He pastors 3 churches.
Oh, my God.
Do you still see them?
I still see them. I do.
What?
He's a teacher. He was the parapro for one of my sons, but not the one that's named after him.
So y'all have children together.
But yeah, we dealt with it. I see them all the time. Their family, his family, still invites us to everything, and we show up.
I know that's
It's
right.
uncomfortable for him and her, but I didn't do anything.
Right.
And what did she have to say about all that?
To this day, she's never apologized.
Oh, wow. She's not even sorry.
She just went on with it as usual. And her family, they felt bad, and I'm still close with the rest of her siblings, but just not her. I keep it cordial, everything.
How long were you and your husband married?
For 4 years.
4?
Yes.
Okay. And then how long him and your former friend been married?
They just celebrated 17 years the other day.
17 years.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I am so sorry to hear that for you. I know that still got to hurt, no matter what.
I mean, the best success.
Yes, and he, my son is named after him, and she named her son after him as well.
Oh, my gosh.
This woman has no shame in her game. Their sons.
Yeah, my son is the 4th named after his dad, so she named him the 5th, even though my son should name his son
woman
the
right
5th.
here, boy.
We got to
no
fight.
good.
Me and this lady got to fight.
George Foreman named all of his kids.
Wow, this is
We're not talking about George Foreman.
The best revenge is success, but I mean, if
No, we gotta fight. We gotta
I understand if all her windows and her
We gotta
cars
fight.
and her home was busted open.
We gotta fight.
I can
Hey,
understand.
so when I know I'm gonna see them at one of their family events, I make sure I step my game all
I know
the
that's
way
right.
up. I walk in the door like God sent me.
And God did.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing with us. I know
That's tough.
that story is a tough one.
You gotta pop out with a new man,
And did.
a new young pastor.
She did. He did. They did you a favor. You could have real happiness now.
Yeah.
'Cause
Thank you.
Yep.
ain't no good coming to them.
At all.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. I appreciate you all so much.
Thank you for sharing.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too. The fact that she still sound
Great. She's
upbeat.
like, yeah.
But I mean, 17 years went by though.
But still, we gonna fight every time I see her.
Every time.
They're not gonna invite me.
All right. Well, that was Gurus of the Gram, enemies disguised as friends. And when we come back, we have your Yeti. Let's talk about what went on in the city last night. The Met Gala will tell you some of the moments on the red carpet. You see Lala was hosting for Vogue, and there's definitely some highlights. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yeti.
Come and get the tea.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Good morning.
Mano.
New Mano.
Manovations is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's talk about the Met Gala last night. First and biggest news, I think, Serena Williams announced that she and Alexis Ohanian are expecting their second child. They posted a photo, and she said, was so excited when Anna Wintour invited the three of us to the Met Gala.
I love it.
Yeah.
They look good. And then they already have a 5-year-old, so they're going to have she's going to be a big sister.
Yes, their first child, Olympia. All right, so congratulations to them. That's dope. Now let's discuss some of what happened last night at the Met Gala. Cardi B looked amazing. She had, how many looks did she have? Like 4?
I don't know.
Different looks?
Oh, yeah. I saw 3. So is it 4 maybe?
I don't know exactly, but I saw she had multiple looks.
3 and a possible.
All right, looked amazing. Rihanna, she was trending because everybody was waiting for Rihanna to make it to the red carpet, and she was probably like the last person to get there.
Right.
But outfit, really dope. Her and A$AP Rocky on the red carpet together. We saw him jump over the divider.
Nice.
Yeah, why did he have to do
We
that?
don't know.
We have no idea.
Maybe the ops was in the building.
I don't know what made him make an entrance like that. It reminded me of back in the day when I worked for Wu-Tang. Old Dirty Bastard would do things like that.
Right.
Just like come up from the audience when you didn't even know he made the flight.
Well, we talking about it.
But yeah, maybe that was the point.
All right.
Not that they need any press. But.
Now, Ice Spice was there. We saw her when she arrived, and she is actually the Vogue special guest. So she was invited by Anna Wintour as a special guest.
Yeah, I like that for her. What did you think of her? What did you think of her look?
Oh yeah, she looked great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of Lil Nas X dressed very differently.
He really didn't have any clothes on.
Was he dressed as Karl? Because the theme was Karl Lagerfeld, right? So he was dressed as the cat, I believe.
Yeah.
Some type of homage.
Yeah.
We saw Jared Leto also came dressed as Karl Lagerfeld's cat.
No, I understood that. I got that.
He definitely looked like a huge cat.
Yeah. As did Doja Cat.
Now, I'll tell you who else looked amazing, by the way. Let's discuss this. Young Miami and Diddy together on the red carpet. And I saw that June Ambrose actually designed Diddy's outfit.
Yes.
So they both looked amazing. And so let's hear what happened when Lala actually spoke to them on the red carpet.
I'm asking. I want to know.
She gonna answer that.
You not answering that?
No, I'm answering. Of course, real bad. We here.
All right, real bad. It's official. Real bad.
I don't know what you're asking exactly. We definitely go together real bad.
Then that's what it is. Then that's what it is.
She's my date for the night. She's incredible.
It's just a good date night.
It's a date night. Date night.
We don't put titles on it. Everybody wants us to put a title on. We don't put titles on it. This is like my best friend in the world. One of the most beautiful people God has blessed me to meet.
Absolutely.
And I'm blessed that she's my date tonight.
Absolutely.
Can I get like a little napkin for my forehead?
He was sweating.
Yes, he was.
I like them.
You like them, right?
like them.
You said that earlier. You were like, I like them together.
I like them. Yeah.
They look good. They look good together.
All right, now Doja Cat also came dressed as Karl Lagerfeld's cat, and she was also in character.
Okay, so tell me all about this. Wow. Okay, so something a little different. So, what was your inspiration for tonight? Be honest with me and go into detail. Wow.
That's all she said?
Yes. Doja is hilarious.
Her name is Doja Cat.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense. I'm sorry, but that's a funny moment. I like her. All right, and Pusha T was there. Usher came dressed to the nines. Tiana Taylor was there.
She looks so good.
Listen, she could wear anything and look great, but I liked her outfit. She also had the Chick-fil-A. If you guys saw, she bought her own food. Because people always talk about the food's not good.
Or I feel like it's not enough, probably.
Yeah, they want to make sure you can fit in your outfit.
Right, she came prepared.
Of course, Kim Kardashian was there. They kept saying that she wasn't invited. Remember, that was a huge thing.
Yes.
That she wasn't invited, but she was there. Front and center. Kylie Jenner was there. Kendall Jenner was there. So it looks like a good time. Janelle Monáe, by the way, always. She's another person that could put on anything.
And look good.
And look absolutely amazing. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade were there. Dr. Dre was in the building.
I missed him.
Yep, I'll show you a picture. Here's what he had on. Lizzo was there too. Jack Harlow. So looks like they had a great time.
All right.
By the way. All right.
I liked Idris Elba and his wife. They look cute together.
They did look good. And Jack Harlow told the press, I'm on shrooms so he could avoid doing interviews.
Oh,
good strategy.
Nice.
Okay.
Good strategy.
All right. Well, that is your Yeti. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily headline news stories, but we feel like you need to know about them. A lot of times they're just really interesting. They can be funny, but they're informative. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Yes, I am.
Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Hello.
And it's time to do these under the radar stories. All right. Well, there's a new COVID-19 variant spreading in the U.S. with a new symptom. It's called Arcturus. And they're saying it's the leading, COVID is still a leading cause of death around the world, including in the U.S. It's about 250 deaths daily.
That's a lot, I feel like.
Wow. People
They're
still
saying that,
dying.
yes, COVID is still a thing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Arcturus variant has a higher transmissibility rate than previous strains. But the new variant has a new symptom, conjunctivitis, a.k.a. pink eye. Oh, man, I would hate to get that.
Wow.
I had pink eye once in my life. It was an awful experience.
Did it hurt?
It was just annoying. My eye just kept leaking like.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I ever had that.
I don't think I ever had pink eye either.
And I know how I got it. I used to work at the store on campus at my college, and I think I might have rubbed my eye while touching money.
Oh, goodness.
You know, you got to make sure you're constantly washing your hands.
So
I'm pretty sure that's how I got it.
So this is good because now we get to see who got it.
Yeah.
The pink eye?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, having pink eye doesn't mean you have to have it.
Let me look at you in your
Stop
eyes.
it.
Yeah.
But it is the worst feeling, and it's very contagious. So usually people will get it in both eyes too, because if you get it in one,
anybody's eyes is pink, stay away from me.
Yeah, Mano be wearing shades, so now we know why.
I don't know. Mano was out with some type of eye problem.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay,
this is y'all coming for me.
Yeah, well, Jasmine, you're close to him, so
I like this for you.
Oh my goodness!
All right, now we've been talking about strikes and the Writers Guild of America going on strike. That's official right now. Well, American Airlines pilots have authorized a strike mandate.
Okay,
and they're pressing for workforce gains. And so they have approved this mandate ahead of the busy summer travel season. They want to pressure for a contract. And this does not mean that they're going to walk off the job, though. The chances of that are still pretty slim. But more than 96% of the Allied Pilots Association membership voted, and over 99% voted in favor of authorizing a strike. All right, so they're trying to get this contract.
So if they're not going to walk off, what they're going to do?
I mean,
kind of do a protest sort of thing.
I guess what it is they want better salaries, better working conditions. I'm sure that they're going to try to avoid the strike as much as possible.
Right.
So this is just letting y'all know that we all have agreed that we will go on strike if this does not happen.
All right.
All right. So the board has to first. It's just all kinds of things that have to go on. So hopefully they'll do whatever additional bargaining agreements they have to do and make it happen.
All right.
All right. And in Arizona, they have broken ground on tiny homes for teachers. That's because of a worsening educator shortage. So imagine this, the way that they're trying to lure some of these teachers to come there is by using federal money to build studio units. They're each 400 square feet. It's a vacant lot behind an elementary school. Teachers will pay about $550 a month, which is well below the market rate for rent. And then there'll be transitional housing for them. And also it will lure educators to their schools over other districts across the country. There's a place for you to live.
So it's like a studio.
Yeah, it's like a studio.
Okay.
400 square feet is kind of small though.
Yeah.
Very small.
For $550, that still seems pricey for.
I feel like they should go down a little bit on that price.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Well, these are your under the radar stories, and we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we have a really special guest joining us. You saw Diddy on the red carpet with Young Miami yesterday. Well, the first artist that is on Love Records, Jazzy, is going to be joining us. The EP is out right now, and you're going to love this one. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yeti.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. Mano with that Manovation is here.
Yes, indeed.
Fresh off partying all night.
Hey.
All right. Now let's get into this Yeti. Coolio's longtime manager has been appointed control of his estate. He didn't have a will.
It's not surprising. A lot of people don't have wills.
I know. It just makes you feel like time to get that will done.
That's right.
Now,
that's a fact.
Per court documents, he was appointed special administrator for his estate, which means he's responsible for collecting residuals and handling financial matters. And his estate was also to be divided among his children. So his manager, Jarrell Jerez Posey, sought appointment as executor? To avoid waste and or loss of the personal property of Coolio. Specifically, the estate is believed to include personal property and demand deposit accounts, financial accounts, insurance policies, royalties, all of which need to be marshaled and protected on behalf of the estate.
Do we know how many children he has?
I'm not sure how many.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You can look it up right now while we're doing this, and you could do a deep dive.
Do a deep dive.
I thought it was in that thing. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why it is important. And this, I don't have a will.
It says he has 10 kids.
Whoa.
So I don't know.
Whoa.
That was for my deep dive.
Okay, that was a good, quick deep dive. Do you guys know? So nobody here has a will.
I do not.
Anybody
have a will.
in this room have
I'm
a will?
working on mine
Nobody?
right now.
Right, as we speak.
Yeah, as we speak.
I need to get life insurance.
You don't have that?
for my child. Yes.
Yeah, you need that.
You
Okay.
have life insurance,
Yes,
Mano?
I have that.
Okay.
Can I just do that online? I could do it.
No, I would rather you speak to somebody because it's all
gosh.
different types of
Get
life
a- right, get an
insurance.
agent.
Actually, I have a great agent. I'll hook you up with Victoria from State Farm.
Okay, cool. All right,
And-
Victoria, I'm going to be calling you.
All right, now Toni Braxton was on Sherry, and she was on yesterday, and she was talking about Tamar's surprise engagement and what she thinks is about to happen. Here is Toni Braxton on Sherry.
How did you react when you found out she was
Well,
engaged?
she called and told me, Tony, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
To who? To be what? To do what? You're engaged to do what? And she said, no, I got a guy, girl, you're going to love him.
So JR.
JR is her guy. And I was like, can I see a picture? No, I'm going to surprise you. So I got to meet him. He's a great guy.
Are you going to be in the wedding?
I don't know what they're doing yet. I think they might elope.
She said engaged to do what?
I know, right?
More importantly, is Toni Braxton engaged to Birdman still, or are they married? What's going on with them?
I have no idea. I don't know anything
We
about
used to
that.
we used to break all. Go
You
ahead.
better put some respect on his name.
That's
for real.
one thing. Yeah, we used
First
to break
and
all.
foremost.
We used to
that.
break all the
All three
exclusives
of
about.
us.
Okay.
Go ahead, do a deep dive and see if they're still engaged.
No one knows. Okay.
But you said you broke a lot of their.
We broke a lot of other stories about them. Dating, being engaged.
Who was the mole?
Well, we're not going to tell that, but
Definitely had to be a mole if you're breaking all these stories.
well, of course,
All right. All right, and speaking of breaking, let's talk about a breakup. Cher and Alexander A.E. Edwards, they have called it quits.
Nah.
People thought they were engaged, but they were never engaged, according to TMZ.
Nah.
You're surprised?
I mean, at this point, she was like what? She like 100 and what?
76.
No, she's 76.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought she was over.
don't
a buck.
age shame.
And he's
I'm not age
37.
shaming. Really?
They've been dating since January, allegedly. January, February, March, April.
Yeah, Mano, you would have dated Cher, yes? She's available now.
I might as well get in.
Mano, yeah.
I might as well get in.
You should
right?
date Cher.
I should.
Mano.
Right. Yeah, new Mano.
Yeah, that would be cute.
That would be cute, right? You like that for me?
I love that for
We
you.
would like that for
Yeah.
you. So they said they never were really engaged. It was just people thought that they were, so they just played into it. But I guess she's single again. He even was close with her kids, too, by the way.
So this is the same guy that was with, he was with somebody before her, right?
Amber Rose.
Okay, got
They
it.
have
The child together.
They have a child together.
But I
Really?
think this was good. This was a good look for him in terms of we talked about him way more than when he was with Amber Rose.
Right. Well, there you have it. They're not together anymore, so we'll see. I'm sure they'll both move on and date somebody, and we'll talk about that.
Of course we will.
As soon as it happens.
Yeah.
All right, Harvey Weinstein has hired Bill Cosby's lawyer, and that is to appeal his L.A. conviction. He's hired a new legal team after he was found guilty by a jury of sexual assault and rape, with a judge sentencing him to 16 years. So now he'll be working with Michael Friedman, who will work alongside Jennifer Bongine, who's a criminal defense attorney who got Bill Cosby's conviction overturned, and will act as Harvey Weinstein's lead counsel for his West Coast appeal.
All right. I just did a deep dive because I wanted to see what he looked like, but
See who looks like
the attorney.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, but I just was interested.
You can look up Jennifer Bongine too, because she's also known for defending some very high-profile men accused throughout the Me Too movement. So she represented Bill Cosby on his appeal, like we said. She was also R. Kelly's lead attorney during his criminal trial in Chicago. She also represented a sex cult leader.
But does she win though? Because those people you were
Sex
naming
cult.
didn't seem.
Well, she got Cosby's overturned.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's enough.
That's
enough.
a win.
R. Kelly kind of.
All right.
That was probably a little more challenging.
That is your Yeti. And this is interesting. Now, we've been talking Met Gala all morning, and there's one person who made an appearance. Well, not a person, but there was an appearance at the Met Gala that we have not yet discussed.
Who was that?
That also went viral.
Yes.
Okay. And we will discuss this because this is something that someone I would not want to have anywhere near me or in my home. All right?
Really?
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'm back at it.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here. Mano is here.
New Mano, the only Mano.
Yes, and we're talking about the Met Gala some more because there was a guest that was uninvited that showed up, and we would all be mad if this guest showed up in our home.
Okay.
And that was a cockroach. All right, and I saw a lot of photographers and reporters snapping videos of this cockroach that was at the Met Gala walking the carpet. They were calling it on People Roacherson.
What?
People magazine called it Roacherson.
Okay.
Variety did report, it is with deep sadness that we must report the Met Gala cockroach was stepped on, R.I.P. So I guess somebody did end up killing the roach. We saw it on the red carpet. Dead.
Somebody brought the roach in a pocket.
Yeah, we
I
were.
don't know where that roach
In
came
the
from.
pocket.
Someone brought a roach accidentally, I'm sure.
But it was outside,
in
so
somebody's
it could have
shoe.
just also rolled up. Now, roaches, I would think, would be scared to be on the red carpet because it's too much activity, too much hoopla. They
Right.
generally
Too much light.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
generally try to avoid the spotlight.
Maybe it was a blind roach.
Maybe it was a blind roach.
Yeah.
But let's keep it real. Has everybody here had roaches in their house?
Of course.
Yes.
And I don't mean you smoked
Jasmine,
some
act
weed
like
and didn't
you
finish
didn't
it.
want to say that.
I mean, it's not something I'm shouting from the rooftop, but yeah.
No, but we have to be honest because a lot of our listeners had roaches in their house.
We grew up with roaches, and the worst
Definitely.
were the ones with the wings.
Wait a minute,
water
I
bugs?
don't know what those are.
No, don't act like you don't know.
With wings? No.
Now you never seen a
Wing
water bug.
roaches.
You never
Oh,
seen...
it's a water. Okay, water bug is different from a roach.
A water bug is a type of roach.
No, water bug is like a
Special
different
roach.
species. Like a
Let me see. Let me do a deep
Do a
dive.
deep
It's a
dive.
bigger species.
Okay. Yeah, no, I
It
had
says-
water bugs. I've
It
had
says
roaches
here,
too.
when you Google water bug, it's an oriental cockroach.
Oriental.
Or, you know.
That's what it says here.
Okay. I didn't know. I guess they're in the same family.
Same family.
Is a water bug a roach?
Like a-
Listen, there are 3 reasons.
It's like a bigger roach that ate
Oh, they
smaller
said
roaches.
it said a true water bug is an aquatic insect
Okay, that's not a
that
roach.
lives in the water. They hold their breaths for a long time without resurfacing. But so water bugs are the ones that have wings? Because, you know, some of them have wings. What's the roach with the wings?
We haven't seen those in maybe those.
I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, maybe they don't make those no more.
When's the last time you saw a roach?
I'm trying to think.
The
I've
Met
seen them
Gala.
outside on the at the Met Gala.
Yeah. Do you see them outside? I don't know.
I do. I
feel
see roaches
are
outside.
I feel like roaches are chilling lately.
Nah, I haven't seen a roach in a long time. It's been a minute, man.
My first apartment out of first of all, I had them growing up, but also my first apartment after college, I had roaches. I stayed in an apartment building in the hood,
I felt like that.
Southeast DC. Yes.
He was given that.
See, the roaches, the ones with the wings, I feel like this is what makes them so nasty. Is that it's like they're kind of heavy, so they can only glide a little bit.
You're
They
a
don't.
roach
They don't fly.
specialist
They
right
don't
there.
fly too high.
They can't fly.
How you
too
know
high.
they heavy though?
Listen,
obese.
because she picked them up. Listen, there
Too
are
many Cheez-Its.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, are you a roach?
Wow. This is wow.
Listen, there are 3 reasons a roach comes into your home.
Okay.
Number 1, looking for food.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, looking for shelter. And number 3, looking for water.
All right. Well, I can tell you this. The reason I don't have any roaches in my house now is because there's no food. It's no food. And that is one thing I will say. I do not like for people to leave food out. That's what brings roaches.
Yeah.
Is when you leave food out overnight on the counter, you do too much.
You don't have
Yeah.
roaches now, do you?
No, I don't have
But I
roaches.
definitely grew
But
up with
spiders.
roaches.
Your spiders.
There's spiders in my apartment in DC.
We actually ended up getting a cat because cats will eat roaches.
I got a
Roaches
cat for mice before.
Right. I feel like this roach conversation is making you itch.
It kind of is.
Because you're scratching.
Yeah.
I know she. Why are you scratching
Yeah.
yourself?
I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I see. You're very
Yeah.
uncomfortable with roaches. Are you scarred by roaches?
Yeah, I am scarred by roaches.
I mean, who was it that said? Was it Diddy that said he?
What?
No,
A
no.
roach crawled on his face or something like that.
Hold on, let me.
And then
I don't want to misquote him.
and then Young Miami rapped about it. She had a line. She had a line
He
about
said
it.
he woke up with 15 roaches on his face.
Wow.
You remember that?
Nah.
Oh my God, that would have been it for me.
First of all, how'd you count 15?
I think he was over exaggerating.
Yeah, of course he was.
Because you know, you give a speech and
Yeah.
you're like, one day I was growing up, I woke up and there was 15 roaches on
Yeah.
my face. At that moment, I said, hell no, I refuse
I rebuke you,
to
roaches.
live like this. All right.
Hold on, but really quick.
We're just trying to take the stigma out of people having
Young
roaches.
Miami said, "Put it in your face like roaches."
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cute line, but let's
Okay.
not.
Word to
In
Diddy.
other words, I don't want it in my face.
Yeah, I don't really want. Yeah.
Do you want it in your face, Mono?
I don't-
Mono.
Okay.
You stepped over the line.
Mano.
Yeah, new Mano at that.
That was new Mano.
Yeah, for real.
All right, that's enough of these roast stories. Jasmine's itching.
I am. I'm getting very uncomfortable.
She can't even speak properly. All right, well, speaking of Diddy, we have the first artist signed to Love Records, Jazzy, joining us.
That's a nice transition.
Thank you. You know, and she'll never have to deal with those 15 roaches.
Right, no roaches.
On her face. No roaches. But Jazzy has an amazing EP out right now that we've been listening to. But in addition to that, Jazzy is a really popular songwriter, right? Who could have been very financially good, just writing music, staying behind the scenes. But we're going to talk about what made Jazzy say, you know what? It's about that time. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here. And we got a first timer up here. Jazzy's here with us.
Yo, what? Y'all popped my cherry right now. I'm excited.
That's right. We took your virginity up
Let's
here.
go.
Well, first of all, congratulations to you on the new EP, Songs for Women, Free Game for N-Words, because we can't say that up here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so excited because, like, did you listen to it?
Yes, we did.
What you think about it?
Oh my God, I love it. Even the
Yeah.
interludes and everything. It has a nice nostalgic feel. I'm gonna tell you what song I loved. It kind of gave me like a little bit of a Jodeci vibe, which I'm a big fan of that, by the way.
I like Alone.
I think Don't Say No for me.
Okay.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all listen.
Yes, we
That's
did.
crazy.
That's why I had to pick up my phone to see what the song was.
That's
'Cause
hard.
I just listened.
So that's why we have questions. So don't get too excited.
Let's
We
go.
listen.
I'm with
And
it.
we got questions.
That means a lot. No, I'm glad y'all listen because I remember I asked somebody, I was like, yo, what song you like? Oh, yeah, number 2. I was like, yeah, okay. Number
see what's
2.
I don't know what number the Alone is, but
Not only did I listen to the number 2 song is Commotion, but I also watched the video.
Okay, yeah.
Which just recently came out. Okay, let's start with Commotion
Let's
then.
do it.
So you like to be in a relationship that has a little bit of drama. Let's say that.
Toxicity, right?
Not really, but you know, like, when you're dealing with 2 women, like, you're gonna bound to have some type of, like, toxicity. Like,
You think so?
yeah, it's just, I mean,
I always felt like men bring the toxic.
Yeah, men do bring the toxic.
yeah, but women also bring toxicity a little bit too because it's like intuition. Like, sometimes a woman's intuition is so good, but like,
Right.
your intuition's crazy, my intuition's crazy. Now we're just like,
But if you're both not doing nothing,
exactly.
That's
then
usually
ain't
not
no
the case.
intuition.
But then there's intuition, but then it's like your mind's playing tricks on you. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? And like, that's where the BS starts. Like,
But
literally,
Jazzy, are you a cheater?
no, I've never cheated on any of my girls.
Okay.
You know, when you think she was a cheater?
Yeah, from these songs.
No, I'm not a cheater. Like, but I don't jump into relationships.
Now, don't let nobody DM me after this interview and be like, she lying, she
Hey,
cheated
listen,
on
Gonna be on
me.
Yeti the next day.
No, seriously, like, I really feel like I've never really cheated on my girl. Like, if I was to cheat, I would tell her, like, yeah, I think there's somebody that I really like. I'm really thinking about it.
Okay.
I'll let her know, but nah, like, I'm so honest.
Now,
Like,
you feel like you one of those we was on a break people.
nah, that, nah,
You
it's
get into
just
a fight. You know people that get into an argument so they could go cheat?
that I don't do that. That's sick.
You
That's
get
horrible.
mad, be like, you know what, I'm out. If this is how you're going to treat me. Or, you know what, people
Who did
like
that
to
to
say.
you, Angela?
I feel like that's been done.
That's
Or maybe
wild.
she's done that.
Love Records first artist Jazzy is here with us. Well, when was your last relationship? See, here we go. I already knew it.
Are you in one right now?
No, I'm so single. I'm looking for love though. Like, I'm really trying to find something to calm me down.
All right, well, don't glaze over my question. When was your last relationship?
Sorry about that, Ange.
Last June, and I was super faithful. Like,
Okay.
it was amazing. She was beautiful. It was like the girl of my dreams. But you get the girl of your dreams, and you be like, okay, that's really not what I really thought it was gonna be.
Ooh, explain.
The way she looked was everything. I was like, I think I slid in her DMs like 4 years ago. So I was like, yeah, I got it. You know. Then when you hang out with them, you realize, okay, we really not on the same. It's not really what I envisioned. Like, that's not what it is. Like,
okay.
So, but I think what it was, she needed me at the time because she was in a bad relationship with a dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she needed to, she wasn't going to ever leave him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the reason why I was in her life.
So let me ask you
You
this.
know?
So you said she was in a relationship with a dude.
Yeah.
Right? With women, so she's bisexual.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was her first.
Oh, you were her first. So she had thought about it. Like, tell me how you even managed. Because
I don't even know.
She's like, I'm still confused.
I don't even know. Like, it was just energy. Women date an ugly dude if he got the right vibe with his energy.
I will. Medium.
Yeah, she actually prefers ugly guys.
I prefer medium. Medium to
Not medium.
She's
like
only
it's-
saying
like
medium
it's
now
meat.
because all the guys she dated got so mad when she said she like ugly guys.
Like it's meat though. You treat them like I like medium to rare. That's crazy.
She don't like really good looking guys, but
Why
I guess
not?
you like good looking women.
Yeah.
See what happened when she liked a good looking
Yeah.
woman? It didn't work.
Maybe you need somebody.
You might
mid
need some
to ugly.
medium, yeah.
I need some like rare.
You need medium rare.
Nah,
Medium rare.
medium rare. Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But like, I gotta just try it for my own self. You know?
Okay.
I gotta like trial and error.
Now, Jazzy, with the release of this EP,
Yeah.
I mean, you've been working in the business already, right? Behind the scenes, writing for so many different people, Beyonce, Lil Nas X, Chloe, all of these huge stars, and now you're the star. How does it feel?
Yo, the fact that you know who I am is amazing. Like, got like little butterflies. But it feels amazing. You know, like some of my idols is like Missy Elliott, and I saw how she did it, and I was like, yo, if she can do it, I want to do it. Like the dream. So just to follow in the footsteps, even getting a Beyonce placement.
Right.
Like that's why I fought so hard to get a Beyonce placement, because I was like, all of my favorite writers got one.
And how did it happen for you?
Man, Jenny Drake.
Oh, I know Jenny. She's amazing.
We was in the studio, and this is like during COVID, and I texted her this song. I was like, bro, Beyonce. And then she sent it to her people, and then next thing I know, they said send the files. And that was like 2 or 3 years ago. So.
And when did you find out it made it? Because, like, we had Friday up here. He was talking about not knowing that God made it on and that Jay-Z was on it until it came out. How did you know? Did they give you a heads up, or did you find out when the album dropped?
Nah, no heads up. So literally, I was in the club, and my boy was like, I got the credits for the project. I'm like, oh, snap. I was like, yo, see if my song is on there. At the time, the song was called Right Here, Right Now. So I was like, yo, see if the song is on there. And then like Right Here, Right Now was not on there. So I'm like,
damn.
I was like hurt. I'm like, I did not get one. Not knowing she changed the song.
Name.
She changed the name. And so he's like, wait a minute, your name is right here. And I was like, what? And my name was like under Virgo's Groove. I said, oh, so it's Virgo's Groove now. And then like that was I was in the clubs just screaming like
bottles over here, everybody.
Crazy.
Bring the deli on.
But we gotta be quiet. I gotta act like I don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like over there like, yo, I got one. It was just one of those moments where it was like, you did it.
All right, Jazzy is here. Make sure you listen to that EP, Songs for Women, Free Game for N-Words. And when we come back, we got more with Jazzy. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here, and we are talking to Love Records artist and songwriter Jazzy. So this whole time that you've been writing for other people, you always knew that you wanted to be an artist and put out your own music.
Yes and no. I was cool with just like being a songwriter. But then like, you know, sometimes you get that bug, man, because like Missy really did it for me. Like she was like, yo, in order to get people to understand your sound, you may have to drop it yourself. Because the sound that I was doing was really the sound that it is now, like that's like that R&B, but nostalgic. It has like
right
hip hop.
I feel a little total.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So like, I was like, nobody really gonna do it. Like, who can I give these to? So it was just like burning inside of me to like, okay, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait till it's my time. I did get signed before Puff. Like I was signed with, I don't even know if I want to say who I was signed to, but they were at the Old Town Road. They signed me thinking I was gonna do Old Town Road stuff.
All right.
And that wasn't really me.
I'm trying to think, what label was that? Was it Columbia?
We can find it out.
With Columbia. Okay.
Cold. That's a little cold, bro.
All right, so go ahead. So you did it with Columbia.
Oh yeah, you did it with Columbia. No, but yeah, I did it with Columbia, and it was just not what it like. They didn't believe. They didn't know what to do with me. They didn't know how to like market me. They just did not believe.
Okay.
And so like I was jaded for a minute. Then when I met Puff, like he was jaded. He was jaded off of Last Train to Paris. He thought Last Train to Paris should have been a way bigger hit. And so we were both on the same like jaded. I was like, forget the industry. I'm gonna just make this money and just like sell my catalog, get this bread, and you know just do this. And that was like my mind frame. But like Puff was like, no, like your sound is so crazy. Let's do it together. And like that's what.
Yeah. Love Records first artist Jazzy is here with us. And so what's your situation so it's Love Records.
Yeah.
So I see it's a partnership. It's not
partnership.
necessarily being signed to, but you're the first person that he's actually putting out that's got that imprint on it.
Right.
So how does that deal work?
I love it because it is a partnership. It's 50-50. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can bring money to the table. He brings money to the table. Like, and we just push it ourselves. You know,
Okay.
like, I see everything. And I love it because he's trying to right his wrongs from, you know, how people viewed him in the past. You know? And I feel like it's very fair. And me being a songwriter who's been in it, I've signed so many bad deals.
Right.
Now I feel like when I met Puff, I was a boss. I'm signing producers to me, signing writers to me. Like, I'm doing my own thing. So, like, yeah, I was just at this point where I was like, why not do it with a black man and a man who's done it before? He's proven what he can do.
And has artists that you love.
Yeah, like every artist I love. Like Total, 112, Carl Thomas, like these are
Biggie.
Yeah, he compares you to Biggie.
Yeah, the R&B Biggie. I was scared when he said that.
I know, that's a big comparison to have to.
Yeah, but I knew what he meant.
Right.
I
But it
knew what he
also
meant.
automatically makes people want to say something negative.
Oh, they was about to hate.
It makes us pay attention.
That's good. It made you pay attention. That's hard.
And what about when he said R&B is dead? Did you feel away?
Yes, I did.
It was like, come on, bro. Like, I'm signed to you.
But I understand what he's talking about. Like, I get it. Like,
break it down for us in your interpretation.
Okay, it's two interpretations. The first interpretation is labels do not put enough money into R&B. They treat R&B like a lost art. Why isn't it pushed like rap? Second one is R&B used to be like hip hop and R&B, and now it's kind of like neo soul.
Okay,
which is like the bop isn't really there. Like, so even on alone, like you can bop to it, you know what I'm saying? But but you feel something. So I feel like the labels stop putting money in it, and then the artists have kind of gone a little bit more like slow. I'm gonna tell you what. Like Bryson Tiller came and like he shut the game down.
Trap soul.
But then everybody tried to do it.
Okay.
And then like it messed up the frequency of R&B because everybody's trying to do Bryson sound that Bryson couldn't even do his sound. So like we lost it. And like if you think about it, me and my homies was having a conversation like when was the last time we had an R&B club joint? And literally Khaled and Rihanna, Wild
Thoughts.
I'm trying to think of some R&B club songs.
That was the last one.
I got to think harder about that
like
because I enjoy listening to R&B all the time. That's my vibe. We love the EP. It sounds. It could have been an album, but I guess I feel like you're putting out a full length project, and so this was kind of a teaser for that. So we have something to whet our appetites.
Yeah, and not only that, it was by myself. I didn't want any features because I didn't want to feel like artists like y'all owe me. I didn't want none of that.
I didn't miss it either. I have to say, I didn't notice it until after. I was like, "There's not one feature."
Yes. Well, for the album, I'm hitting everybody. I was heading. Run that verse. What we doing?
So how is it now? It's easy to make those phone calls?
It is. It's so I've already made like phone calls. Like it's just too easy now. Like I love it, and that's how I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to feel like y'all doing this because y'all my homies. Like, I want y'all to be like, yeah,
I want to be on that.
Yes, and so now it's just easy.
But honestly, Jazzy, thank you so much. Everybody's been telling me I needed to sit down with you. So I'm glad that we finally made it happen. They were absolutely right.
Thank you. Nah, I'm so happy to be here. It's love.
Yeah, and congratulations on everything. You came in here telling me congratulations. But honestly, like for you to have this inspirational, amazing EP that's already out right now. Songs for women and free game for N-words because they need it.
Hello.
I'm going to do a lip service and we're going to have some real free game. That's hard.
All right, let's get it. We can make that happen.
Let's do it.
Well, Jazzy, thank you so much. Make sure y'all listen to the EP if you haven't. The tour is starting right now. Where can people go to find more information?
Instagram. Like my IG is JOZZY 143 Love Records. Go check it out.
And what people can slide in your DMs too, right?
Yeah.
She only likes Taurus women. So if you're a
Taurus, Pisces.
Okay.
Aries. Virgo, stay away.
All right. And looks don't matter as much anymore.
Nah.
Medium. She can do medium.
Medium, yeah.
Medium well, I would
medium
say.
Rare. I want medium rare. Attention.
Well, thank you, Jazzy. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. When we come back, we got Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. We also have the award-winning advice giver here with us, Mano. Is in the building.
That's right.
And Jasmine is here for any advice that you might need. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Here I go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
You should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and Mano, who has an award for being the best advice giver.
I am.
Yeah.
I just haven't got my trophy yet.
Is here with us. Thank you, Grace Beauty, for making that happen. Oh my God. He loves an award. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here, and it's time for Ask Yee. Gio is on the line. Gio, what's your question?
So I just had a question because I work a lot. I just had a new baby.
Congrats.
So appreciate that. So I'm just trying to figure out how to, with still being able to maintain and provide for family, how can I keep things like kind of spiced up with my wife, just to make sure she's not feeling any type of way or, feeling neglected.
Well, I'm sure for her being home with the baby and then you come home, she probably needs a little bit of a break sometimes too.
A lot of bit of a break.
Yeah, because Jasmine's a newer mom.
Yeah.
Also, her daughter's not 2 yet.
Right.
And what are some things that help you, Jasmine?
I think I always need a break. Like,
Yeah.
just take the baby away. Just go elsewhere with the baby. Just take the baby and get
Take a
out.
moment,
And-
yeah.
and just let me have some free time. So I think she
And
would
some
love
sleep.
that. Yes, that's really what she'll sleep and
Some
food.
sleep, do some laundry, make
Yeah.
sure you bring some food home, whatever it is that you can do to make things life easier. Check on her throughout the day. Also, even mentally, see how she's doing. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Do you need anything? Let her know how much you love her. I mean, make sure you guys are cuddling at night. If you can plan to do things together, do you guys have anybody that can help out, family, to watch the baby so you can plan things with her, even if it's something at home, so you guys can have somebody else watch the baby while y'all are while you're even just cooking dinner, so both of you don't have to worry about it and can spend some time together. That could be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure because I was, thinking maybe flowers and stuff like that. But then
That's nice. Flowers.
Yeah, flowers are always nice.
Flowers and cuddle at night. I don't know if Jasmine is cuddling. You cuddling at night?
No, I'm not cuddling
I don't
at
think
night.
Jasmine is cuddling at night, but you have the up.
Well, he's married, so.
Yeah,
that's good.
And even things like, look, somebody to clean the house. I don't know if you guys ever use that, but sometimes those services can be pretty inexpensive and such a great help.
Or somebody to wash the bottles and clean the tub and just little things that you don't think about.
All right, cool. I really appreciate that.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, congratulations again. I love that he's so caring and attentive. He's
Yeah.
like, what do I need to do?
Good dad, good husband.
All right, well, that was Ask Ye. Again, anything you want to ask us, and thank you, Gio, for calling. We are here to help. There's a panel of us right now.
Yeah.
For Ask
We're
Ye.
panelists.
Mano's like, have a threesome.
Wow.
That'll help your wife.
I haven't given that in a while. Though.
You
It's
gave
coming.
good advice today. Flowers and cuddling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we come back, we have time for last word. And if you have an Ask Ye question, you can always leave it on the voicemail and we can get to that also. But that's for you guys to have the last say on the show every single day. 800-292-5150. Last word next on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is a Tuesday. It feels like it's later in the week.
I know.
I'm Angela Yee and Mano is here.
Way up.
Jasmine from the Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Have you ever fell asleep at work, Jasmine?
100%.
She just did.
I know.
We have the footage.
I know. Mano.
We have the footage.
If that ain't the pot, calling the kettle.
I ain't gonna lie, Mano was out late last night and he definitely was sitting up sleeping here just now.
But I was on time.
He was on time
You
for
were on
sure.
time.
And energetic.
Yeah.
But you gave him a little downtime. No one paid attention to him for 2 minutes and he fell asleep.
This how you
Allegedly.
know. This how you know Mano's about to fall asleep. He puts his hood on.
He be trying to look like he looking at his phone.
That's exactly. You don't really know if I'm asleep or not.
No, we know.
Be like, he hasn't scrolled for 10 minutes. But yes, we appreciate you coming in though. I know you had a long Met Gala night
Had a long night, man. I was outside.
and still made it to work. You would have never made it to the Breakfast Club if I was We need you here at 5:30 a.m.
I gotta go straight from the club.
Yeah.
We used to do
The
that.
only way you can do it and make it.
Jasmine and I were in bed by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but you ready for Cinco de Mayo? Though.
Yep.
And guess what I did? Woke up early and went to the gym.
And guess what I did?
Slept.
Act
to the gym?
act like I didn't hear Angela going to the gym.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I got up and
Really?
went to the gym this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's a different day and age. I got to
Fitlit.
take advantage.
Nice.
I need to be on the album.
Yeah.
The Fitlit album.
Let's go.
I know that's right.
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank Jazzy again for joining us. And make sure you check out Jazzy's new album that's on EP. That's on Love Records. Okay.
Love Records.
I like her. I like her music.
And, you know, as we said before, Jazzy's also a songwriter. I'm about to sneeze.
Uh-oh.
You guys
Okay.
talk amongst yourselves.
Jazzy, Jazzy's looking for
excuse
love
me.
too. FY.
Why,
She
why,
said
do you,
that.
why do you feel?
She said that. Yeah.
Yeah, she said
but
she's single right now.
she's single. Yeah. Yeah. She's ready
But
to
you
have.
looking for a title.
No, I'm not looking for a title.
That's what you've been talking about
Well,
all day.
check out the EP Song Swimming Free Game for
Woo.
Mano. All right. Well, listen, we're headed out to Orlando. Shout out to Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Hallelujah.
And his good soil.
Lord have mercy.
What's wrong with y'all?
Praise the Lord.
Anyway, his Good Soil Conference is happening in Orlando, so we're headed out there.
Okay.
But in the meantime, of course, you guys are always going to be able to have the last word. We're still here tomorrow, so don't think that we are slacking on work. I'm not going to lie, I have not, since we started this new show, taken a day off yet. And I kind of need a vacation at some point.
You do need a vacation, Angela.
But that's not going to happen for a couple months. You know why?
No days
we grinded
off.
it out, baby. No days off. If Mano could make it up and come in here after
That's
a
right.
full night of partying,
That's right.
then we can do it.
Yeah.
Every single day. All right? All right. Well, let's hear what you guys have to say for last word. 800-292-5150 is the number.
It's Shanice. I just want to shine a light on my girlfriend, Kashara. She has been so patient with me throughout our whole relationship. She's so good to me, and I just want to shine a light on her and tell her, baby, I love you, and I thank you so much.
Hi, I want to leave this message for my husband, Reggie. I just wanted to let you know, no matter how hard things get or what we go through, I'll always be here for you forever, baby. I love you.
Yeah, Jasmine, I'm out of St. Louis. Tell Jasmine to look up sebum, and she'll know that's where that hole come from in her back. It's nothing but oil, and it's stopped up and stays in her back till somebody squeezes it and gets it out. Bye.
Hello, my name is Tabitha Burgess, and I'm from Tifton, Georgia. I want to shine a light on my mom, Mavis Davenport, because I have a special needs son, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to work or do anything. She helps me out so much with him. Thank God for her. Y'all have a blessed day.
Hey, way up to ye. Just want you guys know I have enjoyed every day interview that you all have done every day. Mano is so funny. Yee, love her. Jasmine is great for the cast as well. Just want to thank you all for your great interviews. Thanks for the vibe, and we really appreciate you.
Hi, this message is for Angela Yee. I just want to say that Born in Roma radio commercial with all those hard words, girl, you said them things, because I would have messed all that up.
I don't celebrate my birthday anymore. Can you cash out me $2,000?
You tapped in and way up with Angela Yee.